456 is in the mix. I'm hitting them with trips. Head crack, time to get the bread fly.
Oh, here we go once again to all our internets out there. We want to say what's up. Welcome back. And before we get started, I'm just gonna plug the couple channels that we got the live working on. So if you missed this, you can go to the YouTube channel and check it. My bad. So first and foremost, we got the YouTube channel. You could go to Juice Jones 456 Juice Jones. So anything you miss, you don't catch a live one, or somebody tell you about a live that you missed or whatever, boom, you go to the YouTube channel, or you can send other people to the YouTube channel that may not have Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. And then for everybody that's watching this now, you already know we got the Facebook group channel, Facebook group. So you can just go there. Like I said, for those who ain't on here, you can send them there or send them to YouTube. But without any further ado,
yeah. You can catch us on my Instagram page too. 456 on my Instagram page. 456 boys. That's the official name.
And that's the one we rock with. Yeah, the 456 boys.
And what's up, everybody?
And you know who this is.
What's good with y'all?
Mr. Thad.
Y'all already on the channel.
Schools,
I don't got no other ways for y'all to reach me. Facebook, send me a message. If you got my phone number, call me. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And we want to make sure everybody's aware of the hoodies that we got out right now. So as you can see, Thad got his on right now. So anybody want the hoodies, let us know. The more you get, the cheaper the price. You know what I mean? Just let us know the colors, sizes you want. We make sure it happens.
Yeah, custom colors. Whatever color you want to rep your football team, basketball team, hockey, whatever. We got the colors.
You can send us messages through the group. We all get it, or individually. If you want to send it to anybody here individually, we'll definitely try and get that to you. Turnaround time. I don't want to make no promises, but we could probably
usually within a week.
About 4 or 5 days.
Within a week, we can get that back to you.
Yeah.
Oh, and y'all, I know y'all see these drinks out here too. We got the holiday drinks, nice festive colors, bottles and stuff. You get messages for further details.
Yeah.
Messages for any details.
Y'all been wondering what we was drinking in this cup. Now you got the option to get it for yourself. You know what I mean?
Nice holiday drinks.
Yes. All year drinks.
Hey, listen, man, we only got 7 people in here right now, and it just dropped to 6, and there's 3 of us right here. So I need to know, I need to know where y'all at. Like,
So this was my question too. I wanted to ask, who playing tonight?
Let's see, the Chargers and somebody.
Chiefs.
Is it? Yeah,
so that's probably a kind of good game. So joke is good. But you already know how it be. You know what I mean? As you know, you watch the views on the actual channel. The shit just keep going.
No, I ain't worried about that. I just want them to talk to me.
Yeah, it is much better when we got more people to interact with.
Yeah, so we need y'all interaction. Dad, what we talking about tonight? What we going at tonight?
Well, I mean,
I can set it off if y'all want.
Go ahead.
Well, I wanted to talk about supporting black businesses. Like, I think that's
black businesses. That's what we talk about, y'all. Black businesses and supporting each other. What y'all think? What's y'all views? What's y'all take on that whole supporting each other? Because a lot of people don't.
I noticed that. Like, I don't know if this I don't know what it is, but I notice dudes, like fellas, they don't really like supporting other fellas too much. Like, I see a lot of that. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed that, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to the fellas that's watching, we appreciate y'all. But a lot of things that I notice, it's like if you a dude and you got something going on and it may be something good, that a lot of other dudes, they may be interested, they may think it's alright, but they don't want to get involved because they don't want to look like they dick eating. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, well, this nigga got this popping. I don't really bang with him. I ain't watching that shit. Or I ain't doing that. Like, I see that. I don't know if y'all see that. But I noticed that the ladies, they support. The ladies,
you official, they gonna support you. But if you garbage, they gonna dish.
The ladies definitely.
That's how it should be anyway.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Already real.
So that's how I feel about and the supporting black business thing. The one thing I will say about that part of it is, it's not just the fellas. It's like it's a little hard. I ain't gonna say hard, but a lot of us don't want to because black businesses tend, let's be honest, to be a little more expensive. They do. And as far as cost, as far as if you're going to a store to buy something, clothes, a shirt, a hat, something like that, it's usually a little more expensive. But I understand why it's a little more expensive though. Like they ain't got the plug. It's they ain't got they got a small business. You got people with these big shops like Walmarts and these stores. They buy stuff and they
Super Bowl.
They get in Super Bowl. Somebody ordering a case of shirts. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're not gonna get that huge discount as a big store would get. So they able to sell it for less.
And plus, jokers is used to paying a lot. So if you got somebody that's used to paying $200-300 for a pair of jeans, $150 for some sneakers, you know what I mean, $40 for a fitted, then when that person starts selling something, that's the same tag they gonna want to put on their shit. You know what I mean? Because that's how they used to spending their bread, so they expecting you to spend yours back to be the same way. Yeah. Which is all good, you know what I mean? Which is, I have nothing against that. You know what I mean? If I did it, if I spent the bread to get what I wanted, and it was high, then if I put a little high price on mine and it's worth it, why would I not?
That's my whole thing. Like if it's worth it, I don't mind spending a little more, and I love spending my money like with black people. But first of all, you gotta have what I want.
Right.
I don't care if you my man, how cool he is, or we not cool. If you got what I want, I'm gonna spend my money with you. But and I'm talking about as far as like food go, because now like
so
it's a lot of it's a lot of black people, whether they selling their little side dinners or they opened up these little food spots and stuff like that, and
food like trucks and all that.
You got to be official, because I'm not going to go just because you black and we cool. Like, I'm not going to go and spend my money with you.
I mean, I would go just off the strength, that's just off the strength.
Like I'll go the first time, but if it ain't good, like I'm not gonna be coming back. I go and get something one day, and I come back, and either you don't have it or it don't taste the same as it tasted the first time. Like I'm just.
I ain't supporting the biggestness.
And some of y'all shouldn't be selling them. Like, let's be real about this. Like, some of y'all. Like, nah, y'all laughing, but I'm dead real. Like,
man.
Some of y'all food be Triz Nash, man. Like, for real. Like, I cook. You know what I'm saying? So, if you put a plate in front of me, first of all, I gotta look all right. It can't just look.
Presentation got to be there.
You just can't slap it. You just can't slap it on my plate. I'm telling you, you just can't do that. And just because you give me a lot of something, just because you gave me an extra large portion of something, that does not mean I'm going to eat it. Because it may not be good.
That should have sit right there.
It may not be good. So if you want to open a restaurant, or if you do have a restaurant, you selling dinners out your home, look, I'll buy a plate. I will. But please don't ask me to share my experience, because it may not be a good one. Real talk. It may not be a good one. And I may not want to. I mean, I'm telling the truth. Like,
Hey, yo, but I think, and this has to be true, if a joke is selling, dinners and they garbage, they gotta know they garbage.
No,
like,
because
for real, you gotta know. You might just be like, look, I'm gonna try to get this off. I know my shit ain't that good, but I'm gonna try. Just because they got that hustle with them, like, look, I'm gonna try to get it off anyway.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna put these pork and beans together, and I'm gonna try to make this work.
The thing about that, like, it may be good. Like say you one of those people that sell the platters, and you got 7-8 platters that you got to take to people. So, and while you traveling, say you get fish. I like my fish
straight out the pot, straight out the pot,
crispy. Now by the time you get to me, my fish is
ain't the same.
Wet and moist. The greens cold. It ain't right.
And the microwave ain't gonna make that come back.
But it might have been good when they first made it. Like, it might have been good when the shit first came off the presses.
I dig it. But another thing too. Yo. So when y'all be making these platters and stuff, and y'all be advertising these prices, like, y'all prices, let's not go to price. I don't want to talk.
No. We could talk about price too. Like we could talk about that. Because some of that shit, some of that shit be too high. Like some of that, I seen people charge as much as like $18 for a platter.
Yeah.
Like $18 is a lot for some food that's gonna get to me, and the shit gonna be cold. I'm gonna keep it real. The shit gonna be cold by the time it get to me. And I'm not gonna pay. I don't want to pay $18 for some cold food.
Hey yo, look. So something just came to my mind. I want to throw it out there, but we might want to hold on to this.
Well, they don't say nothing yet because if we ain't discussed
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
I don't know if it's supposed to be out there.
Yeah,
but what y'all think? I don't see no feedback. Y'all support black business or
what's up?
And I know for me, like where I live at, it's really no black business out here. Like so, if I want to support a black business, I got to go to Trenton. And sometimes I don't want to drive out there. Sometimes I want to stay close to home. I don't feel like driving to Trenton and coming back. I did go see my man the other day when he got some. And I mess with man, this food good. So that's why I mess with him. Like, I mess with him.
That'll make you come out.
Like I mess with him.
That'll make you come out.
I will say this. There is one, I'm not going to, well, I ain't going to shout them out, but I drive from Philly to Trenton to go get their food. And that's real talk. I'm not going to say who they are because they ain't cut a check yet. But no advertising for free right now.
Ain't advertising for free nowhere ever.
But there is a spot in the town that I will come all the way from my house in Philly and go get a platter. You know what I'm saying? Like and be mad though, cause I gotta drive home with it.
And you be munching on it. Like
yes, I do. And especially out in Bucks County, and there's not really too many black spots. You're right. Like there's if I could think of a black restaurant like that, I could go.
It's not a black restaurant like. A corner store, I go grab a cheesesteak. Like it's none of that.
No, I'm thinking about it.
Black anyway. Like it's places I go, but not a black-owned business.
I'm thinking about it now, and it's like, I'm thinking about Bristol, because it's a lot of black folk over there. But even they little corner store not owned by a black person.
It's just not. It's just not.
Everything out here is chains. Like you pretty much got chain stores mostly. Out here, I mean, you can find a little spot, but it ain't owned by nobody.
A lot of small pizza stores and stuff.
Pieces and then chains.
And that's not saying that nobody wants to shop at other stores, but it'd be nice to support a black business out here that you could actually get behind and feel good about doing that. Like
it is a black barbershop.
Well, hold on.
And that's what it's a bunch of.
It's way more than just one.
Yeah, that's what I know close to me, like it's one right around it. And there's plenty of those. Actually, like there's a lot of, that I think about, there's a lot of.
Like my barber, he got a shop. And, it's a lot. I live in Ben Salem, so he out there by me. But it's a shout out ad. I see you watching. There's a lot of barber shops that are black owned because we ain't, I ain't really letting too many.
That ain't gonna happen.
I ain't gonna lie, I do let the Mexicans cut my hair one time though.
Dominican joke as well.
I got something I want to talk about too. As soon as
wrap
this up.
So what I was gonna, this we can roll out with this one. But what I was thinking too, when you look at all the other races, you look at the Chinese people, they come over here, who they deal with? The Chinese people.
Yeah.
The Indian people, when they come over here, who they deal with? The Indian people. Even down to their, their religions and all that, is they deal with their stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
so the same way they support their own you could think of everyone. When the Mexican come, Puerto Rico, everybody. They hold themselves down. Yeah. So
the Muslims,
it's kind of, I ain't gonna say it's kind of hard, but it's a little harder for us because one.
Lamont, you said come down north. Where that say?
North Philly. We live in the county, man.
For what?
Like black-owned businesses. That's too far. We live in the county, man.
And I don't mind, but I don't
know it's there.
When I do go to Philly, like I go to like black spots.
Yeah.
When I'm in
certain spots I want to go to every time I'm doing this.
And they like, the spot, the hood, this hood. Man, I'm hood. I'm the hood. I don't mind going to these places.
I can relate.
Yeah.
I can function.
I
can get in and get out and be good.
Yeah. They ain't got nothing. Down North Philly. All right, I can dig that.
There's a bunch of stuff down north, but
that's a little too far.
That's a half hour.
Yeah.
Easy.
My food definitely gonna be cold. I better be able to eat in there.
You might as well get it, Sit in your car, push your seat all the way back.
Hey, because I went to the spot in New York,
that seafood place you were telling me about.
That food good as I don't know what, but
you can't
they got four seats in there, and 2 of them at the counter. So you got to sit and eat at the counter while everybody order their food over your shoulder. But it's a black-owned business, and it's good. Like, I got my food and walked up the street to the little park and ate it. It was nice outside, but
now you can't do that.
Now you gotta save your car and get crab juice all over the place.
You be cleaning it heavy come the weekend.
You said it was something else. Is something else you wanted?
You wanted to feed to something else.
I don't know. Like, this might be a little touchy subject for some people because you was talking about the barbers. I got a question for the barbers.
Okay.
Why barbers always talk shit about each other? If you ask one barber, if you ask him, every other barber suck. He pushed your line back. He did this. He scraped you. He did this and did that. Why barbers don't like? This nigga nice. Like, he nice. He hooked you up. Like, if you go to one barber and then you go to another barber, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be find a flaw in that cup. He gonna find a flaw in that cup.
Because though, like, I can say why they do that.
No, I want the barbers. If any barbers watching, I want their opinions. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe maybe I'm.
So I can't get my opinion.
No. I'm asking you barbers. No,
you
I'm asking barbers too. I want
professional opinion.
I want everybody's opinion. I want everybody's opinion. Barbers or non-barbers, if y'all watching, do y'all see the same thing I see or no? Like, let me know if y'all see the same thing I see. What do? Oh, go ahead, Thad. What you
tell? Oh, you just skipped me?
No, because he started. Because he started with his.
No, man, you go first.
No, I don't want you to forget what you was gonna say.
You know I do forget stuff.
Yeah, I don't want you to forget.
No, I was gonna say, like, with the barbers, like, it's kind of one of them things where barbering is not something that you buying. Like, you buying a service. They cut your hair, they shape you up, they make you look nice, right? It ain't like you buying this and you go home and drink it and you like, that was nasty. I ain't drinking that no more. You can judge it yourself, right? Mm-hmm. When you go to a barber and you don't let another barber cut your hair, because that's when the hate come in. Especially if it was a barber that you was using, and then he wasn't available Saturday, so you went to this other barber just because you needed your hair cut, and then you come back, man, he pushed your arm back. Man, he scraped you, and you sitting there like, dog,
you wasn't here.
Not even that.
Nigga, you wasn't here.
But no. You'll do the same thing. Like, let's be real. Like, you'll do the same thing. Like,
well, I ain't gonna stick with the barber if he chipped me up.
And ladies, y'all can respond too. Like, if y'all get your hair done from different people, the females, do they do the same thing? Like, oh, your braids ain't tight enough for her. You put too much glue in your hair. Shit like that. She falling out. Yeah. She tore my little bit of edges I had left. Now my edges really gone.
Now I gotta go see the Dominicans and cut it all the way down.
I gotta flip to a wig down.
Put that helmet on.
But yeah, that was just something like, I don't know what you was gonna say. That was just something I wanted to throw out there.
I don't even go to the bar.
Oh, well, yeah.
But when I did, I only
did you notice that?
It was only 2 barbers though.
Go to
my
the
uncle
barber?
and Dante. And every once in a while, Joe was my man too.
Yeah. I don't think Joe ever cut my, maybe once. Never.
Nah, Joe cut my hair a few times.
Yeah, sharp.
I don't know if Joe could cut, dog.
I would say he could cut like
he could.
I don't know. I gotta get a free haircut to test that out.
It got your birthday. Only on your birthday you can get a free cut.
2 months.
You need a sample.
I need a sample, dog. I gotta see, like, I mean, that's my man, but I don't know if he can cut.
Yeah, barbers. That's what we was talking about. If y'all notice barbers kicking each other, man, them jokers be drunk when they cut your hair.
I ain't never really like.
I heard it a few times, not from like any one person in particular, just a little bit here, a little there. It might not even be from somebody that was cutting my hair. It could be somebody else that was in there cutting hair or stuff like that.
But I mean, I've heard a lot of gossip getting my hair cut.
Oh yeah.
But that's just when that go on.
That's just like the
barbershop
talk. Barber talk.
But yeah, as far as barber against barber, I don't know. I ain't really.
Yeah, that's barber talk though. But.
Hey, yo, then you want to talk about something at the hospitals?
Oh yeah. The violence at Trenton State Hospital, TPH. If anybody worked there or know anybody worked there or worked there themselves, know anything, because I've been seeing like a lot of violence there. I know it was something in the paper. They raped some girl there, allegedly gang raped some girl.
Whoa, stop, back up, hold up.
What happened?
Wait, hold on. Let me just, I want to ask you a question about this. So you saying like at the state hospital, like they got the people that's like criminals, and they may be males, and then you got, you know, females, and they may be criminals, and
I guess they can interact. Yeah, I guess they can interact.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that is. You're right.
You're
right. Because like I said, my mom used to work there a long time ago.
My aunt did too, but I didn't never really know.
I remember going in there with her.
I've never been there.
If y'all, anybody know anything or anybody that worked there or know anything about what's going on there, like the influx of violence, because I know like it's people there with criminal charges, but they like declare mentally incompetent, so they keep them there instead of like putting them in jail.
So what happens?
Like, it makes a dangerous situation.
So what happens if they commit another crime while they're there?
And
they
that's
still stay there?
And that's what I'm thinking, because I think it was either like 3 or 4 guys that allegedly gang raped this girl, but
they was workers or they was inmates?
Patients.
Patients. Oh shit.
Then they inmates. We ain't calling them patients. No, they inmates because they only for a crime. It's just they're at the hospital, right?
Yeah, so when they leave there, do they go to jail?
No, they do their crime. They do their time.
They stay in the mental institute.
They the ones who get 302, then 730, then ain't that them codes that they use.
So what y'all think? What y'all think about that? The violence there, and I don't know. Like, do you think these people should be in jail, or should they stay committed to the mental institution?
Well,
but they there for criminal charges already. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them like just there because they got mental issues, and some of them there because they committed crime, and once they commit the crime, they realize they got mental issues, so they stay there.
I mean, that's kind of like this is kind of hard to answer, and the reason that is because if somebody legitimately has a mental issue, then I don't think that they should be in a regular jail, even though they committed a crime. But now we got to look at that hospital and say, hey, maybe you guys need to do a little bit more better with keeping these mentally ill patients, because even though that they are
who keeping the mentally ill?
The hospital. I'm not talking about the jail. I'm talking about the, like you said, mentally ill people who commit crimes go to the hospital, right? They don't go to the jail. So what I'm saying is, I think that we need to figure out another way for the hospital to keep these patients. Don't send them to jail.
Sprite and orange juice.
But what if they're there and they committing crimes, like doing more stuff?
But then, all right, so then you put them in. We put them in jail, right? And these people are crazy, right? Let's say they're mentally ill. Now you put them in jail. How is that going to go? Like, are you going to put them in protective custody in jail? Or are you just going to let them rock with the rest of the inmates? Because now, the inmates going to know that these people are something wrong with them.
No, I ain't.
So the people going to know. So they're going to know there's something wrong with them, and then they may mess with them.
No, I don't know. I think first of all, I got
saying where you draw the line. I mean,
we talk about people with mental illnesses, whether they should be incarcerated if they committed a crime, if anybody just jumping in, whether they should be committed to a mental institution or whether they should be incarcerated in jail. Like, that's where we at right now.
Y'all want me to read one of the comments from one of our guests real quick? So Tayshawn, hey Tayshawn, welcome back. Thanks. She said they should be in jail and they need to be shipped out somewhere else. But I hear what you're saying, but my question is, like, shipped out somewhere else, isn't that what we had the hospital for? Like, the hospital was somewhere else, right? Yeah. So now, okay, off of your idea and say, where do you think, what are we going to create another facility?
But then you got to look at this. The stuff that was going on, let's say 20 years ago, you have that stuff still, and now you got a whole nother level of crazy.
Crazy, okay.
So now you got a whole nother level of crazy that you're dealing with.
Okay.
So you have to make something else other than what you already got. because that's set up for these people. But now you got these people that's on a whole nother level. So what you're using for the people that came before them, you can't use for them. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but my whole thing is like, so I guess now we talking about creating another
facility or housing or something.
But is it so? My whole point is this: we have the other house. It's the hospital. I'm saying that something in the hospital needs to change, and
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying creating a whole nother thing. I'm saying that
you said a hole. Can't put them in holes because they need help.
Yeah, and actually, I think that will probably be the best thing. If you take each individual person and you see what their situation is, and you can figure out or find something or somebody or a situation that you can actually put them in that will help them function at a good level, at a good vibration. You know what I'm saying?
You saying that, you know how many crazy people it is?
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
And I ain't saying
it's
crazy.
A lot. And they ain't even they might just have a little mental issue. They might need to be medicated.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I done seen some people that's batshit crazy. I mean, crazy. Like they need to be in a mental institution. Whether they got violent tendencies or they don't, they need to be in a mental institution because they have real life mental issues. Like and some violent and some not violent. Some people are hurt themselves. Like you got some people, and I'm not gonna say they crazy. They just got mental.
They got mental problems. They got issues.
Like so, they might hurt themselves. They might hurt somebody else. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing with people with mental issues. They unpredictable. Mm-hmm. You don't know what they gonna do from this time or this time. So like you saying, find a perfect spot for them.
It's not gonna be one.
No.
I ain't
saying it's perfect. But I'm saying you could be able to
I like this.
You could be able to formulate something that will cater to them, that will keep them at a certain level.
Damn, Mark, spiritual, huh?
I don't know. The thing is
that level of
for instance, all right, I'll give you an example. Now you might have, say if you got, and I'm not comparing people to dogs, but just say you got a kennel, right? You got 4 pits or whatever type of dog. Now you know this, cause each one of them got their own personality.
Yeah, they like people.
So this one act this way, this one cool, this one, but that one is a lunatic. So you take that one and you put him in a situation, and you gonna basically tend to his needs so you can keep him not wilding out, right? Like you're not gonna treat him the same way you treat the other 3 because you know if you put him in the mix with them, something gonna jump off. But you know the other 3 could coexist together.
But I'm gonna have to look into that, Mark. I'm sorry, Thad. Go ahead.
The problem with that is with mental health, it's like Barry said, it's unpredictable. It's very unpredictable. So I could be schizophrenic, right? You could be what's another one? Narcissistic. Right. So it's narcissistic. So but
it's a lot of them
but my trigger could be the word greed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And your trigger could be Oprah Winfrey Show. You understand what I'm saying?
So now I know these triggers. Not me being the crazy person, but me being the person that's overseeing.
But the thing is, you don't know yet. See, the thing with crazy people, well, and I hate to use that term. Sorry. Yeah, I hate to use that term. But the people with mental issues, crazy. But the thing with people with mental issues, it's you have to actually study them for a period of time.
That's what I'm saying.
But now look, they killed somebody yesterday, right? They locked up. So now they in jail. Whatever they do that make you think they crazy.
Okay.
And they're like, yo, we gotta get him evaluated. We might have to move him out. I don't know what the process is. I'm just assuming there's something that you saw to make you say, yo, we gotta get him evaluated. I don't know how that works. All right. So then now it's day 2. He in the jail. You evaluate him, right? Now you whoop somebody ass in the jail and kill him, right?
So that means your evaluation
it didn't happen.
Came back wrong.
No, it's day 2.
Okay.
It's day 2.
So from day 1 you just stuck him in with everybody else.
Because he killed somebody. So where else you gonna put him? You don't know if he crazy yet.
Well, if you just kill somebody, like you said.
So you said everybody kill somebody crazy?
I'm not saying you're crazy, but if I can sit you over here, then I can observe you a little better. If I just push you with everybody else,
So I don't know.
I would just say this because I got experience with somebody.
no. Granted, you have the resources to do all this.
You don't know yet though. You still gotta.
In 2 days, you don't know. Like, because
No, you don't.
He's saying it's 2
That's
days.
what
I'm saying it's day 2.
Yeah.
So now you getting this person evaluated. Like you like, damn. You know, one of the guards or something say, yo, we need to do something with this guy. Something's going on.
So you saying that this person that killed somebody didn't have any crazy
like you
tendencies?
said a minute ago. You could sit there and talk to this person,
Okay,
and you
all
don't
right,
know that
okay.
they crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. So now that's different.
So now I'm
Okay.
saying. So what
All
I'm
right,
saying is,
so
you
now
have
I'm
to-
seeing it from
Yeah, so you have to
shit.
evaluate them to determine that they crazy. You're not gonna get that evaluation off of just
Off
one
yeah, I see.
day or 2 days or 3 days. So now you kind of got them. You know, all right. So we think something's going on. Now we got him a little bit isolated. You know what I mean? He going to see the shrink. Shrink comes back with his diagnosis. Now, the thing about the diagnosis, and I don't work in this field, and I wish I did, because I don't know enough about it. But like, is it like school where, hey, if we send them over here, we get a couple extra dollars because they went to the crazy place? I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Sure it is.
I don't know how that works.
This
Do
is
you know?
I'm
This
just
is
saying,
how young Gambino
I'm
said it.
this.
This is America.
When you do stuff like that, like as I'm speaking from a doctor's standpoint, if you have an interaction or you interview somebody and like, because somebody might think they got mental issues and you miss the diagnosis, you set yourself up for a possible lawsuit. Like,
You talking about the psychiatrist person?
Yeah,
Or you
I'm
talking
talking
about
about the person at the jail. Like, say
Okay,
the
so
person's
that- okay,
at the jail,
yeah, go ahead.
and he missed the diagnosis. Like, to say you a CEO and you send him to tell the doctor, yo, I think you need to talk to this guy, blah blah blah, and the doctor talks to him and he say, oh, ain't nothing wrong with him, blah 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 blah, send him back. The same day or the next day he kills somebody, you put yourself out there. Like, how you miss that? Like,
You
just
or the
talk-
doctor?
The
You
doctor.
talk- okay.
The doctor. Like, you just
Yeah,
talk. I'm not saying he can be sued, but it's a possibility. Like, they might try to say you missed that, so you dropped the ball on that one, so you could possibly set yourself up for a lawsuit.
Hey, Jim,
That's only if the Joker got people that's gonna follow up with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And a lot of times people with those mental issues like that, they don't have family.
Yeah,
like
that's what
they
I'm saying.
family be done watch
So
their hands on them.
that Joker got away with that
So
shit.
and they just. But back to the question at hand: do y'all think this person should be in a mental institution or be incarcerated?
I don't think you should be incarcerated.
Nah, I think it should be.
I don't think they should be in jail. And can I give my reason why, and then I'll let you answer?
Go.
I don't think they should be in jail. And because one, like your boy Chambers said, he said most people with mental illnesses
Sure, you're on that
have
camera.
a history started from childhood. You ain't gonna see that because I started a watch party. So most of them started from childhood. So it's kind of unfair. I ain't want to say unfair, but it's kind of hard. Like if somebody has some stuff happen to them as a kid, and we all expect people to grow out and stuff. But if you never got any help, from the beginning, you know what I'm saying, and you went through your life.
And that's what I was saying.
It creates, no, you're right about that. I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
Yeah.
And then it creates something within you that you don't even yourself, the person who
You can't control it.
How you control? You
You don't
even
think nothing wrong.
You don't know. You like, ain't nothing wrong with me.
Yeah,
So I don't think in that aspect, because I ain't gonna lie, prior to us having this conversation, like, I'm gonna talk about pedophiles.
You're right, Lamont. It's lose-lose.
I'm gonna talk about pedophiles. My thought on pedophiles was like, yo, I don't care. They should all be done away, blah, 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 whatever. But then somebody brought something to my attention, like, yo, what if they was raped as a kid? And never got any help for that. And then they just learned that pattern. And just did that again to another. Now we all say, well, you're an adult. You should know better, blah, 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 blah. But what if they did?
But you can say that about a lot of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they didn't know better?
You can say that. You a dope. You should have known better about a lot of stuff. I can write a list right now, and everybody on here be like, "Oh shit, I'm guilty of that. Oh, I'm guilty of that."
Pedophiles, I don't know. I ain't. So
Is that
I
what you
don't know.
You don't think that could be a mental illness?
No. What, being a pedophile?
Yeah, it is kind of. If that was
You don't think so?
was how it was done,
No.
if you was molested
Yeah, like
as
if
a
you was
little
molested as a
kid,
kid, right?
then yes, you was traumatized, and that's what I was talking about.
And you never told anybody.
I ain't gonna say
was traumatized.
I ain't gonna say it's gonna make you want to do it. It might traumatize you. I ain't denying that part, but I don't necessarily think it'll make you want to do it.
But the thing
it might traumatize you. So
but it's
no, it might make you behave different.
No, but look, it's something, but it's more than a physical thing.
Yeah,
when something like that happens, it's a mental and it's a spiritual thing.
But they may not know. They may not think. They may not like the person that happened to. They never told anybody, right? And then they may think that this is just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? They might just think that.
I think it's a certain class of people that in their beliefs and their religion that's okay. So for this specific group, I ain't gonna get into because it's gonna.
You talking about like the people who think it's okay to mess with young kids?
Yeah, it's
because of their religion.
But
I know what you're talking about.
No. I want to show you. I want to show you the shit that's written, like in their so-called Bible, where they say it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
So for those people like to think that it's okay to do that,
that is different.
That's like. No,
that's different.
Because
that's some control shit.
This group of people is the main pedophiles.
Yeah, but that's some. But see, that's different. That is. That's some. They're doing that purposely to control somebody.
That's why they
control the people.
It's not because that's exactly.
That's different. Now those motherfuckers.
Yeah, so
those motherfuckers.
But they not. But what I'm saying is. What I'm saying is they not really traumatized, and it's not that trauma is not making them want to reenact it with somebody else. Like for them, it's just normal behavior.
But they're
not traumatized by it.
But
these people you talking about.
But right. Hold on.
Yeah, that's different.
They might not be traumatized, but they think that's the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah, that's.
And they was taught that, so it's kind of like if they was taught that, like if your mom said blue is blue, blue is red, and red is blue. And that's all you heard your whole life. That's what you're gonna know. And then, so that's what you're teaching your kid. And that's probably why these people, what we're talking about. But I do want to give y'all one quick story about the mental institution thing. So there's a spot right on. Well, they tore it down, but there was a spot right on the boulevard, right around the corner from my house where I live at. It was a mental institution. It was right around the corner, right on the boulevard. In like the 70s, right? You know what they did? They shut it down and let all of them crazy people go.
They shut a lot of mental.
So they ran out.
So
what that meant was. The budget was gone.
Right.
We didn't have the money to fund it. So guess what? Shut the doors and kick everybody out.
But the problem,
a lot of that.
But the problem is that
like 10 years, like the last 5 or 10 years, it's a lot of that.
But the problem with that is these people were generally people that had mental illnesses. Like there were people in there that could not take care of themselves, and they shut the doors and just let them people out. Some of these people didn't have families. Like their parents put them in there when they were younger, and they died off, so they just let them go.
That's the thing. Like I said, a lot of people with mental problems like that, like the family, they don't have the resources. People don't have the time. They don't have the know-how to really take care and deal with these people.
But black people don't think we like. Let's be real. Like we don't really think we need to talk to a shrink. We don't really think like as a core group
as a normal thing that, like you said, how we grew up.
Absolutely not. Like, why would I do that? I can talk to you.
But what I will say, like looking at certain people, like a Dame Dash or people like that, like black jokers that got kicked, they go and see these jokers. They go see the therapist.
Yeah,
because you know what I mean?
People do.
Yeah, even like the dude Charlemagne, he said he did that too.
Said he was suffering depression. One of them. Who was it? DeMar DeRozan. He just was saying that too. He was suffering from depression.
Let me ask y'all something.
People suffer from
do any of y'all ever? And I'll be honest with y'all. Damn, I'm about to expose some shit. Do any of y'all ever think that y'all ever was had a depression state ever?
Yeah.
If you say no, you lying.
I mean, I've known where there were several times in my life where I probably was. I didn't feel like I thought I should be feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah. Especially, it was a long time ago. Like I was younger. Yeah. But
you haven't felt that way. Like you haven't had a time.
Recently?
Like you haven't had a time. I'll say in the last 5 years where you just was like.
Oh, 5 years?
I'm gonna say 5 years. I'm just using 5 years as a like you haven't had a
time in the last 5 years.
Like, do you feel like you was in a depression state? Like
or the last
felt
5 years?
Off? Do you?
Nah, I ain't gonna say I was depressed. I've been depressed before, but not in the past.
And when I say that, I'm not saying it was like I was in a depressed stupor for 6 months.
No, and that's not what I mean.
It was something that probably came and went.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I I'll tell y'all something, and y'all my closest friends, and y'all don't even know.
Mark, speak on what? Mark, what you sorry, Dad. Mark, you said there a place for us to speak on. To speak on what? You gotta clarify your statement for me a little bit, brother.
Who that?
My man.
See, y'all watching something different. I got the watch party going, but it's cool. Keep it going. I want y'all to give y'all comments because I got a whole different one.
Yeah, let me know what you're talking about, brother.
So, but to get back to that, like me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like in a year, I probably go through a depressive state about 3 times a year.
3 times.
He said he was a manic depressive.
Word is bond, like 3 times a year. 3 times a year.
Now, are these 3 times in the same season?
3 times per year. I'm telling you, for the last 5 years, I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know when they happening.
Like you never thought about.
I never tracked like.
Try to do that.
Well, no, you know what? I can tell you. Yes, I can tell you. So, most of the time it's around the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Okay. I kind of get into my bag, just cause all right. So like
open the bag.
So like around the holidays for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I genuinely feel like I don't really have nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's just me. Like I got my daughters, I go see them, but then it's like, you know, all right, I saw them, we did what we did, it was cool, but it's like, all right, I'm going home, they going home. And there's been times in the last couple of years where, you know, I'll be home on Thanksgiving by myself and be sitting there like, damn, yo, like what the fuck? Like why? How did I get here? So then I start questioning like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? But then like, I snapped out of it because it's like, I know that I'm being the best person that I could be. Like I can't really worry about what other people feel about me. And my daughter said something to me the other day that I thought was dope. And it was Ajay. She was like, don't let nobody steal your joy, Teddy. She was like, don't let nobody make you feel lesser than you are. And she said that to me and I was like, damn, yo.
Like, who are you?
Like, 17 years old, how the fuck? Alright, but I think I needed to hear that.
And that was probably something that you planted in her years ago. And it just came back to fruition, back to you.
Like,
you're right, Mark. I feel you on that. He said it's never been a safe place for us to discuss our mental state amongst each other.
It's not. It's never been cool. It don't feel cool. Like, it don't feel cool to tell y'all that. Like, that don't feel like.
No, but it ain't about being cool.
Yeah, and at the same time, like now, like we taking all this stuff out of play. Like, ain't nothing you, like I'm talking about amongst us. Ain't nothing you shouldn't be able to be like, yo, man, I'm going through this. I'm going through that.
Already know that. Like, and you know what's funny about, ain't funny, but you saying that make me look back on when we actually first started to interact growing up.
Right.
And I kind of saw what you saying now back then, but I know who you did have, and I know when that person wasn't around no more, I knew who you didn't have.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that right there actually kind of made me like kind of draw you. I mean, like hold on to you.
Right,
yeah,
right.
like I had to kind of hold you. Like, no, you always can come here. You know what I mean? You can always come, if whether I'm here, I'm not here, whatever.
I spent plenty of time at your crib,
you can come here. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that was off the strength of that. Like, nah, fuck that. I see the good in you. You know what I mean? You can roll with me. Let's go.
But I always wonder, like,
that never changed.
Definitely. I always wonder though, like I can always say that I had y'all, but it's some shit that I won't bring to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like it's like, yo, I can't. It's like, damn, yo, these are my niggas, but why I'm gonna tell them that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
But actually, you could.
Like, I could, but as me being a man that I am, I don't want to.
Yeah, but it don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it don't show me the same stuff that
it's got pride. Like,
I understand that, and I understand that, but still, man, look, I ain't gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you just the same way I'm looking at you.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna look at you.
I would feel different. Like, damn, that you told me.
You gonna feel different for 5 minutes.
Oh, damn, I told these niggas that.
You gonna feel different for 5 minutes and then bong, you back.
Man, my man said black men are always seen as being strong and looked at as being weak for needing to simply talk about our issues.
Yeah. And that's what we doing.
But that's true. But I know I have a small handful of people that I can talk to about anything, and I don't have problems with. Sometimes I think I tell jokers too much, but it's only a small.
You think
couple.
about it like
it's
that.
only a couple. It's only a couple. I don't tell everything to everybody.
You can't.
Hell
You're
no.
not supposed to.
Because people are using it against you.
Yeah. But with that
They
being
try
like,
to anyway.
you gotta always feel like you got somebody to talk to, because now we're getting back to that mental state. And if you keep everything
In
boxed
by
in,
yourself,
like you'll
that ain't
blow
gonna
up,
work.
like you'll go crazy. So
You won't get,
you
you won't get the answers that you
yeah,
looking
you won't
for.
get the insight that you may need.
Yeah,
because
if
it's
you keep
always
it to yourself,
somebody-
you'll never get
you
what
always
you
see
need.
the picture better from the outside. When you're on the inside, you might
There's
see
a
something
whole lot
just
you gonna
like,
miss.
like for instance, people that's in bad relationships.
Uh-huh.
Somebody might be like, man, I don't know why she fucking with him or why he fucking with her, this, and that. But they don't see it. They don't see nothing wrong with the
everything's
relationship.
great.
But somebody that's on the outside looking at it, they see all the messed up stuff. They see all the wrong.
And that right there is like the key in like in a relationship. Like if you're in a relationship or you married, that's one thing that either you gonna get better because that other person is looking from the outside.
Yeah.
So if we together, we live together, we married or whatever, I'm watching you every day.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing you from the outside.
Yeah.
So when I bring certain stuff to you that's a default or an issue or something that you need to check, then you should automatically just kind of say, all right, well, you're looking from the outside in. So what you telling me is stuff I don't really see.
Yeah, you never see
So
it.
you have to adjust to make that shit right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when you do, it's only gonna make you a better person.
Hold up, real quick. Don, you said what's in the big
The
cup?
shit hard as hell though. The shit hard.
Yeah,
Like,
I know
shit
it is.
fucking hard.
You said that?
It's time to plug this.
Oh, Don Banks?
Don Banks asking what's in these cups.
Don!
Hit me up, Don. We'll tell
You
you.
ain't no fucking coach.
Hey, hit me up, Don.
Hit us up. We got
Hit me up, Don. You got my number.
big drinks. We got the big bottles and we got the little personal bottles. They good pre-gamers, whatever you want to use it
No,
for.
they the whole game.
Oh, we gonna have these out at the park this summer too.
Yeah. Hit us up.
Okay.
Hit any one of us up. We got you covered. You know what I mean? Nice festive bottles. Reusable bottles with the cork in the top.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
can put something else in there later.
Yeah.
After you finish that, or give us it back.
Yeah.
We'll
Now
refill.
you bring it back.
Bring
to
it back and get the refill, but it
Yeah.
ain't no less because you got the bottles the same price.
Yeah, actually should be paying more. You
Let
get
us
the
know.
bottle.
Come on at us. We got you covered. Yeah, but
Clark
So you think jail, rehab,
or drugs,
or you think drugs,
medication.
drugs, conversation? What you think? Let us know.
yeah.
I-
Honestly, in my honest opinion, I think people that commit crimes and once they diagnosed with some kind of mental illness, they should be in a mental institution. They shouldn't be in jail.
I
'Cause jail
agree.
can't rehabilitate.
You
can't rehabilitate
a regular criminal.
people
Jail
that-
ain't teaching you.
Yeah,
So if you go to jail and you don't have
in
it,
jail.
you ain't gonna learn nothing
Like, you
but
keep-
survival
You
skills.
keep them out of the way of society. You keep them from hurting anybody
Yeah.
else or doing anything, but it definitely doesn't rehabilitate them. That's why most people that go to jail,
Come out worse than when they went in.
yeah, it's like a cycle.
Look,
They go in and out.
And this is
in
what I'm
out,
saying.
in and
Like you can have a situation like this. All right, this joker, wow, he always be beating motherfuckers up. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take him. We're gonna train this nigga. Get him in the gym. Get him on a good diet regimen. Teach him how to box, kickbox, MMA, whatever it might be. And here we go.
Thanks, Don.
You
We
can't make
appreciate
them
that.
do that though. If that's
They may not
what
want to
they
do
wanna
it. They
I'm
may
not
wanna
saying
do it.
make them.
No, they may not want to do it.
But
I get what you're
if
saying.
you got an option, if you just say you one of them people we was talking about. You ain't crazy, but we can have a conversation and we can
Mike
build on
Tyson
some
had
real
these
shit.
issues.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to get back to the drug part of the to the psychological
Okay, good.
part of it,
Drugs.
because like
That's what I think. That's where everything goes left.
my problem
Once I
with
start giving you drugs, whatever issue you had, it's normally something inside of your body. It's something that you deficient of, or you got too much of, that's not mixing right, and that's why your brain is functioning the way it's functioning.
chemical imbalance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So once you add synthetic drugs in the picture, that shit blow. That's an explosion.
Some people need the drugs. Some people do not.
Yeah, but
I
it
do not.
depends on what type of drug you trying to give
I
this
can't
person.
judge that. I can't judge what type of drug you give them because I ain't a doctor. I wouldn't know.
My man Mark said European medicine and treatments are effective for our people.
It is. And what I was trying to say is,
You get flu shots too?
I know Mark don't get no fucking flu shot.
All right, well,
I know Mark don't
why
get that
not?
shit. You get the flu
Hell
shot?
no.
but wait, what the wait? How we
All right,
talking
go
about
ahead,
that?
Dan. Go ahead.
Because he said the European drugs are
But
good.
it does.
No, he
I don't
said
think
it's
so.
aren't good.
I'm
for our
saying
people.
it's not.
I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying.
No, I know. I agree with what he said.
Oh, he said it's not.
They
Oh,
not.
all
I am
right, well,
saying-
yeah,
what
that's
I
what
am
I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What
I
I
don't know. You
what
put
I'm-
that, you put, because of, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is anything that you put in your body that's synthetic, that's the shit you put in your car. Why the fuck? I don't give a fuck what they saying it do, how it fixed. The shit don't belong in your body. Why the fuck I'm gonna give you chemicals to put into your body to heal you?
But it's not supposed to. That's not what it's supposed to do.
So if it's not doing that, why am I doing
You
it?
can't heal mental illness.
I think
Oh,
you
you
can.
Oh, how?
Depending on
No,
what.
whoa. Stop. How?
No, I said I think you can.
How?
Depending on your situation and what type of illnesses or whatever it is that you have, I believe that to a certain point you can get a person to get on a certain level to function
Well,
at a good rate.
So my question to you is, and I'm just asking because you said that you think you can heal that. So you're healing it without drugs, right?
Mhm.
What are you doing to heal it? Is it
Because all right, so what I'm gonna say is, so every synthetic chemical based drug that they're giving you is to do a certain thing, right?
Yeah.
So whatever that chemical or that drug is, there's something that's naturally grown that can do the same thing.
But how do you wait? So hold on, because you're talking like I hear what you're saying.
What y'all
Okay.
think? I need y'all
I hear
feedback
what
on
you're
this
saying is
too.
the chemicals, but we don't know what these drugs have in them. We don't know. Like we're
It's
not.
easy though. I mean,
But we don't know. Like
well, actually, depending on what drug you're talking about, I do have some knowledge
That's
on
the
certain
thing.
stuff.
people are on. There's so many different drugs out there for mental illness. You
We
can't.
could Google what's in whatever the prescription that somebody got.
Right, but what I'm saying is like let me just
And
give
we can have a dictionary and look up all the definitions of all those 8-syllable words that shit.
We ain't gonna
got
do
in it.
that right now. We'll do that later.
No, I'm
Go
just
ahead,
saying.
Dad.
It's easy to get to the bottom of it, is what I'm saying.
Cause I got my take on the whole drugs game too. Like, I would just say this: I never seen as many fucking CVS's and Walgreens and fucking drugstores, Rite Aids
They
and
pop
shit,
up
and
just
so
like
many
more than
fucking
Walmarts.
drugs being passed out like the shit came like it's fucking Halloween.
I think
But
y'all.
go ahead,
I think
go
y'all
ahead.
going the wrong way
No,
with this.
but I know what you're saying. But now we gonna backtrack.
I'm just trying to say
because you said drugs help people with mental illness,
some of them.
and they need it.
Some of them might. If you got a person that's always charged up and want to ram.
Roll up some loud again,
Ain't
Tony.
nobody giving
That
them.
nigga go smoke that shit and chill. And I only say that to say that there is a natural source
Well,
excuse me,
that
y'all.
you can get that will do whatever it is that you trying to do to that person.
But what you not letting me finish my thought, so I'm done. Because all I'm trying to say is I understand that there's a natural source. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is marijuana. You saying let her be smoking Dutch?
I was just making a joke.
But that was your. What I'm saying is if somebody is charged up and always want to amp and ram and do all of this stuff, the first thing you need to do is be able to calm that person down so that they can actually sit down and hear what you're saying to them. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So smoking a blunt may work on some people. It may. But you have motherfuckers out there, dog, that the people that just shoot up with a tranquilizer gun and they don't fall, a blunt not gonna work. You understand what I'm saying? Like a blunt's not gonna work.
Okay, I got you.
So you need something to at least. Yo, I need you to sit down and listen.
So the only other option
I'm
is
not. I don't know what's in these drugs.
Okay, all right.
I'm not saying a specific drug is working over another one. I'm not picking a drug.
Okay.
I'm not saying that a drug works in all instances. What I'm saying is you may need to calm this person down so you can actually talk to them. And it may be a drug that does that.
I agree with you because I know a couple people personally that they younger kids younger that they have to take medication
in order to function.
Yeah, because now it don't have them like
right. It just keep them from being like this.
Like they normal. Like they and you can kind of tell when they don't take it because they be hyper. Like they be hyper. They be,
how old is this kid? How old is this kid?
We're not talking about a kid. We're talking about adults right now.
Well, I'm talking about younger people.
He said a kid.
They under 18. They under 18.
So my problem with the drug.
What's the level of energy supposed to be?
Just take for instance, you put these kids in school, they hyper as fuck if they don't take their medicine.
So what age are you talking about?
They under 18. They under 18. So they still going to
10,
school.
11.
I ain't gonna say how old they are. They under 18.
Are you talking about giving drugs to kids?
But
people, period.
But like so if you got a kid like that and they hyper and you can get them a small dosage of Ritalin, a 5 milligram dose of some medication that's gonna keep them calm and they not gonna be in class disrupting the class. Either that or all right, bitch, go to special ed.
Okay,
no,
so
how many motherfuckers we knew that was in special ed?
All right, so listen. All right.
It's either that. It's either you take
and you're right. That's how the system works. Yes, that's how the system works.
So what would you rather do?
So what I'm saying is, there's no other alternative than just giving them the pill to pop.
Cash.
That's the easiest and simplest way.
What else?
But easy and simple ain't always the way to go.
So hold up. You wanna?
What would you do?
Yeah.
And who am I though? What position am I playing?
What would you do? Period.
No, what position am I playing?
You're the parent.
The parent.
I'm the parent. Oh, there's plenty of options.
What are you gonna do?
What?
I already did it.
What?
No, listen. I already had the situation where my son was living with his mom. He was I think he was like 8. He was bugging, wilding. Every day, getting in trouble.
Yeah, I feel you, Bart.
Look, he moved with me. Still going to the same school. 3 months later, the principal calls me in, like literally called me, we sit down, have a conversation. She like, I don't know what you did with your son, but he is nowhere near what he used to be.
Your son didn't have a mental illness.
No, what I'm saying is,
was he diagnosed with
your son
something?
didn't have.
Yes.
What he was I don't want to. That's his. I ain't gonna go there.
Did they try to put him on drugs?
Yeah.
Okay, so your son was diagnosed with something. You know what? All right. I will say this: they are overdiagnosing people to put them on drugs.
I know this.
But the thing is, I'm not saying that eliminates that some people that do
need it. Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying everybody needs it.
And I get what y'all saying.
I'm not saying
I understand what y'all saying. What I'm saying is there's an alternative from that chemical-based drug.
Even marijuana got a chemical in it, though.
No, I mean,
like you keep trying to say alternative things, but marijuana.
I say natural resources. That's what I'm saying.
Most of the
there's natural resources. Whatever this chemical drug that they're giving you, you got the natural.
Look at the rate of ADD and ADHD
That's all I'm saying.
in the U.S. versus Europe and other countries.
That's made up to sell drugs. I'm sorry. I don't buy. But I'm not talking about that. Like I'm not. All right. Let me clarify my position.
Let me tell you so then you can tell me if I'm wrong or right. So you're saying, basically you're saying, all right, this person's crazy. This is the drug that we know that we can give him right now that can calm him down. So we gonna pop him this because this is the routine. This is the normal shit that we always do. So you give that to the person and bam, everything's cool now. He's calm. We can handle the situation now.
You can treat him.
Yeah. But this he's good now, but he's not in his full mental state because the drugs have just took over. So you can't try to get to a certain point with this person having a conversation because now he's more off the drugs than he is trying to be focused to what you saying.
I think we kind of having a disconnect here. I think
real quick, what y'all think? I want to ask the people that's watching the question: if that was your kid, he was diagnosed with something, would you allow your kid to take medication, or would you try to correct the problem at home?
But the thing
that's the question I want to ask.
The thing is, first of all, I want to clarify my position before we go any further with this. Okay, Do I feel as though that children should be taking any drugs to help them mentally? No, I do not. Not one child should ever take any drug that would help them calm down. No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
We're in agreement.
I don't believe in children doing that. But I do believe that when you're an adult and you know the difference and you've grown and you I do believe that there are some people, and I know people like this, that they need the drug or they're just batshit crazy. And the drug may not have nothing else.
Nothing else?
We Cass, you're talking about holistic treatment.
Exactly.
Yeah, so who the fuck can afford that? Like you got a motherfucker that you got a motherfucker that ain't got no insurance, right?
Well, if you ain't got no insurance, you can't pay for the regular shit.
They get that shit to motherfuckers.
How much if you get a prescription for a fucking...
Yo, they will give you that shit.
Anything. If you don't have a fucking insurance, you gonna pay $12,000 for
holistic
18
stuff
pills.
is not. Holistic treatment is not covered by insurance.
Yes, it is.
What insurance you got? You can't go. Holistic treatment is covered under insurance. You got that on your insurance?
I don't know about that.
I can't go. I definitely can't go to a I can't get my a massage covered on my insurance. That's a massage. That's holistic treatment. That's not.
No,
what I'm saying is, when you say holistic, you talking about like herbs.
Yes.
Okay, that stuff is
I
not.
agree with you, Mark.
That stuff is not covered under your insurance for medicine. Like you can't. The doctor can't write you a prescription for some bat root and herbs, and then you can take that to the pharmacy and your insurance cover that. You got to go to one of them other stores that have that type of stuff, the holistic stuff, and get it. It's not covered under your insurance. So now you're asking people to come out of their pocket and pay for it.
The same way that you're saying that the holistic doctors and the regular doctors are different, they don't all run off the same system either.
Jay Nice, you said nature resources.
So
elaborate more for me.
If my holistic doctor writes me a script for a prescription of something that's just an all-natural herb or all-natural vitamin, that's not, my insurance ain't gonna pay for that? Is what you're saying to me?
No, because I get a prescription. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I get a prescription for vitamin D every month, and that shit ain't covered by my insurance, and it's just vitamin D, and it's a medicine. That shit ain't covered by my insurance.
$8.
It is cheap. It is cheap, but what I'm saying is it's not covered by my insurance because it's a vitamin. It's not a
herb.
I don't know. No, it's not a.
Because when you look at the ingredients of a lot of these regular drugs, those herbs are in there.
Yeah, with the combination of
but
other stuff.
All the extra bullshit.
Right. So so they say we need you to go drink some bat root. I'm just using that. So it's just funny. That's why I keep saying that. But we need you to go get some bat root from where I'm gonna get it from because I can't go to CVS, Walgreens, or and I don't know about your insurance, but my insurance, I gotta use CVS to get my prescriptions.
Well, this is a real true story. What I'm about to do, because I'm about to. No, I just saw that. I'm about to get a holistic doctor. Because the doctor that we had, his practice stayed closing down and being out of there. So I'm about to find one. And all this stuff that we talk about, I'm gonna be able to present to you and to everybody else.
I promise you this. I promise you this, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is no lie. I promise you this, right? When you go to this holistic doctor, this ain't no bullshit. He gonna say you could go get this herb, this root, this that, and this will help you with your high blood pressure. You could go get this, you could go get this, you could go get that. That's gonna help you with your diabetes, right? And I promise you, bro, he gonna tell you what to go get, and you're not gonna be able to go to no pharmacy with a script and fill that shit.
Well,
you
the
gonna have to go
pharmacy ain't gonna carry it.
Right. So your insurance is not gonna cover it.
Okay, now, and how much you think I'm gonna pay for that?
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm not saying.
I'll say this because I know for a fact I have experience in this. You ain't paying a lot. For something that's gonna save your life, you ain't paying a lot.
But getting back to the root of the issue, we talking about people with mental illnesses that don't work. They ain't got no income.
Most of the time they get a check.
They ain't doing the right things with that money. They not them people that get that. They
don't. They get a check.
They don't. Yeah, but a lot of them they don't do the right things.
So you think that you think a mentally ill person is going to have the capacity to?
I'm not saying that they go.
That's what we talking about. That's what the conversation was.
I'm saying if
just
you
got so
treating
far.
a person, I'm treating
You're the doctor.
you.
You're the doctor.
No, not the doctor, but I'm somebody that's look every day. Yeah, I'm looking.
Somebody cares.
Yeah, so the same way.
Holistic drugs are not FDA approved.
So they're not covered by insurance.
Because the FDA is the FDA.
Food and drugs.
So,
I know.
So
and they're gonna say, this cow with all this mad cow disease is good. Sell it. Them the same ones who approve that shit. Oh, what was that? The romaine lettuce.
Yeah, that just happened.
Prove it. Hey, yo, you know what's funny though? I got a chicken sandwich from Wendy's, and I opened it up, and you know how normally they had a one little slice
Ain't no romaine in that.
They had the fucking spinach, kale, red cabbage. I was like, oh shit,
they
got the real deal on this shit.
Yeah,
Like, I had to show my wife, like, yo, you see this?
They can't
I was like, that was a good thing.
Yeah. All right, people, we gonna get ready to
What time is it?
bring this show to a close. Well, hold on, Mark said FDA approved carcinogenic ingredients in our food so they can be bought. This will allow what they want us to consume. Yeah, I agree with that. They always.
Hey, hold on, let me give y'all something else. Just a couple comments I got on here.
All right, hit a couple.
So Don said the drug thing was brought to the forefront to destroy the whole population of people, meaning black people, to continue this new wave of slavery. I never took a flu shot. I agree with you, Scoos. Can't see me putting something in my body that was never there to begin with. All right. Tisha said no meds for my child. I definitely agree with that. The medicines, if the kid is hyperactive, then you gotta figure out a way to calm that down. You can train that. That's
stop feeding them. Stop feeding them little 180 grams of sugar, juices, and sip-ups all day, and they won't be acting like that.
But I will say there is one drug out there.
No money in holistic cures.
There is one. That's why they're not pushing it. And you're right. You're right. There is one drug out there. What's that drug called that they say help people focus? I know y'all heard of this.
CoQ10?
Nah, it's another one. You know what I'm talking about?
Biloba, some shit.
It's not that.
No, the one that I just said.
It's not the Ritalin either.
No, they were saying,
but that's not
they did a study and they said it was, it might not be the one you said. They did a study where they were saying college kids was taking
That's
Ritalin.
not the one. It's not the Ritalin. It's not Ritalin. It's another one. No. We're talking about the same drug, but it's not Ritalin. I promise you it's not Ritalin. It's called,
Oh no, it was the new. It wasn't the Ritalin. It was the new, like the branch off from it. Not the new Ritalin, but it was like the branch off.
But it's another drug. I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
But people in college do take it because it's supposed to help them focus and study more and I wish I could. If any of y'all know the name of that drug, please tell me. I wish I knew what it was called, but I don't.
What other comments you got there? What they say?
Jay Nice, we already talked about. Jay Nice said no holistic drugs are FDA approved. Tayshawn said, I think a child should be on meds if they can stay focused. She got an opposite opinion of what we're saying. She said
they can stay focused.
She said basically I think she's saying if the medicine is helping the child stay focused, she thinks that they should be on it.
I don't agree with it, but I don't agree with giving no kid medicine.
Neither.
But if they need it, I don't really see.
I think that's
I think you should try to wean them off of it. Cause I I know a couple kids personally that take medication and it just calm them down.
Yeah.
It don't, and you can't. And honestly, you can't even tell that they take it. You might can tell. If somebody told you, oh, he ain't take his medication, that's why he acting like that, and you really look at it, you will see it. But other than that, you'll just look at it like, oh, he just hyper. But at the same time, you can't be that way in school. So if they only need to take it once a day before they go to school, just so it could keep them calm while they're in school.
I'll say this.
Or them motherfuckers will put you in special ed.
This is the last thing I say, that especially with the kids. If you not watching the diet that you feeding your kid, it don't matter what type of drugs you giving them, he gonna deal with the same issues all the time. So if you giving your kids all types of sugar and all this other shit that you know for a fact that's gonna have them hyper, that's gonna have them crashing, that's gonna have them hyper, that's gonna have them crashing, and you think by giving them the drug is gonna change it, it's not. you gotta change that kid's diet.
All
and
I'm
I guarantee you, all that shit.
All I'm gonna say is, ain't no kid ate worse than I did when I was going to school, and I ain't act like that.
Nah.
Bitch, I ate all kind of jingles, now laters, soda, all kind of sweet ass cereal, all that stupid shit before I went to school. But on that note, we gonna end the show. Thank y'all for joining us 456. Like I said, if y'all need any
hoodies, bottles,
hoodies, holiday spirits, we got it for y'all. Hit us up on the
what's up, bro?
any messenger, any one of us, and we'll be able to help y'all out. Once again, thank y'all for coming out. We'll holler at y'all later.
Hey,
Hit us up on the 456 Instagram too. And
I got something I want to give a quick peace out. I want to give a quick peace out to a couple new people that joined us. I'm not gonna say y'all by name, but I would like to thank y'all for coming in. Please share, like, share, and tell a friend. We are 456.
This was episode 5 too, by the way.
Yeah, this episode 5.
Moving on along.
Next week gonna be 6. We might have to do something for that one, yo. This might be an anniversary stream next week.
Keep it coming, y'all. We appreciate the love and all the input and feedback.
And please, yo, add as many people to this group as you can. Please,
get them in.
Like, just bring them in. And one thing I want to say to y'all, the ones that come back every week, because I'm starting to notice some of y'all coming back every week. Thank you. Real talk. Thank you very much. Please,
Mark, I look forward to seeing you.
Please keep giving us your feedback and your comments. We still trying to work through this thing. You know,
get it right.
And we're going to get this
make
right.
It bigger and better.
And with y'all help, we definitely going to be able to do that.
Any topics y'all want to discuss, if y'all got something y'all want to talk about, let us know. And we definitely going to talk about it.
We'll put it on here with the rest of them.
Right. I want to talk
That's
about
the list, y'all.
I want to talk about it. We going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But on that note, we want to thank y'all for coming out. We'll see y'all next week.
Don't
forget to hit us up for them spirits too. We got you.
Yeah, dude.
Peace.
And the hoodies.
Y'all be safe.
Yep.
The hoodies still.
Hey, we take Christmas presents too.
No cash app.
Yeah,
y'all be safe now,
we do
y'all.
Cash App. We do Cash App.
No, we want Zelle. Y'all be
Cash App.
Y'all be safe. Peace.
Deuces.